string. I can't cut in a straight line with a knife for crying out loud.
What I hate is when you like have this little bit of cheese left and you're trying to grate it, but then your fingers are like getting really close and it's like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna slice my finger, but I need grated cheese. And you just don't know what to do. You know what I hate is when you slice your finger and you cut it and then you have to get a Band-Aid and that's a big pain and you have to find where they are and you have to get some Neosporin because heaven forbid.
I hate it when you're like somewhere where there's a lot of people that are your same age and your nose starts bleeding. That is the worst thing that happens.
What I hate is when you go into someone's house and they have blood art on their wall. It's disgusting. And there's like blood on these things and they think it's cool. And you're like, that's not sanitary. And that's gross. And
It is cool.
And you don't want to touch it. And it's...
You know what I hate? Is when you're bleeding and you go to the emergency room and they're like, okay, we'll be with you in a minute. You're like bleeding all over the place. You're like, just 1 minute.
I hate it when people complain about my blood art that I have in my house because it was a great idea.
I hate it when people talk about blood. It is so gross. And it comes out of you and ugh.
I hate the fact that I think that Sweeney Todd is an awesome musical and I really wanted to see the movie, but it was rated R because there was so much darn blood in it. And I was like, I don't like blood. I don't want to see the blood. Why did they have to put so much blood in it?
Why do people have a problem with blood? I don't have a problem with blood. I'm going to grow up to take care of all the people that have a problem with blood. So
I hate it when people disagree with each other. Why can't everybody just all have the same
I
opinions?
love it when people disagree with each other.
No!
That's what this country was built on. And it's dumb when people always agree because then nothing gets done.
I hate when people try to decide what the founding fathers were thinking in their spare time. Oh, I know that George Washington agrees with me. Okay, maybe, but John Quincy Adams is on my side.
I detest these founding fathers because you know what? Like, there were 2 million people in this country when it was formed, and every single one of them was a founding father. But seriously, we
I hate it
have
when people think that an entire group of people, both male and female, are all fathers. Not only taking into account people that never have children, but also women that are never fathers.
I hate that we're fathers because what's up with that? We're stuck being mothers and we can't be fathers and I just came up with something.
I hate when people have the importance of mothers. What could be more important to the world than mothers? All of you know that mothers...
I hate it when people disrespect their mothers and they're yapping at them and they yell at their moms. I hate that so much because a mom could just punch them in the face, but they can't do that because then the kids will be taken away.
That's when parents lose their children, you know? Like I was like Sesame Street land.
What the crap? I hate when you're out to eat and you're like looking over your shoulder and there's like this terrible parent like a few tables down. Like you don't want to judge them, but they're like slapping their kid's hand. Their kid's like, I want some water. And they're like, don't drink that water. Drink this beer.
Parents. I work in a primary care pediatrics office and I have to deal with parents all the time. And they call in and they're like, my kid has a fever. You know what? Give them some Tylenol and keep them in bed.
freaking stage parents, okay? They like get their 8-year-old kids and are like, you will do this show and you will star in this show and you will be famous. I will live through you.
People that have a problem with parents, someday they're going to be the worst parents of all. And everyone is going to talk about them and just how terrible they are. We're all just going to laugh.
I hate when people try to predict the future. There is no way to know what is going to happen, okay? And all of you do it. Everyone thinks that you know how your life is
Back
going
to
to
the Future sequels. What the heck? They're so dumb. The first one was cool, but now they're like, let's do it again. I'm not leaving. I really hate this.
When they have time travel, but they don't compensate for space travel as well. Because if you went
Yeah,
back in time 24 hours, you would be in the middle of space.